Where do you put it? It's nice.
You're still short, bro.
And I've been longing since CPI, man. But for short term only, man. So since Friday,
Nice.
I think since Friday. So Friday is too bullish, man. I can't short during the Friday. Look,
Yeah.
the result is too fucking bullish. I can't I can't short when the result is too bullish, man. I know.
Nice. What are you looking to get some longs in, bit of everything?
Uh the big cap, mans. The big cap, but just for short term, man. I mean, I'm not fully deployed yet until Bitcoin give me like a confirmation break around the six. I think around. Let me check.
69, 70.
9. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Until then, yeah, I'm not gonna be fully deployed because like with the SPY and the election ahead, so we have to be cautious, man. Like shit can happen anytime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
so
right.
CPI bullies, I'm longing, so longing, like most of fucking meme coin, man. So
Oh,
man,
you are lying? Jay, you're lying?
huh?
Are you lying
Just short
now?
term, Cheryl. Since last Friday CPI,
Oh, okay,
but,
okay.
but I
So,
already I already cut loss all my longs right now and wait and see. So yeah,
uh,
it's been a week. It's been a
yeah,
week.
sure, sure, sure. Okay, okay. Very looking forward our discussion today.
Yeah,
Okay, so shall we start? Let's start.
sure. Go ahead.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Cheryl. It's very exciting to host a crypto market insight session with our guest. Today, we're very happy to have with our guests, Jay, Matt, Ania, and also Joseph. Welcome you all to come our live stream now, and they will be sharing their opinions on the market trends. So, as the host of today's discussion, I'll be leading us through a thought-provoking conversation that promises to be both informative and engaging. So, whether you are an experienced crypto user or just getting started, we encourage you to sit back, relax, and join us for what is sure to be an enlightening discussion on this week's market performance, trends, and hotspots. The live session is broadcasting on CoinW Live channel and CoinW's YouTube channel simultaneously. So welcome all to watch, and please be free to leave your opinions or questions about market, coins, etc. in the comment, and our guest will definitely pick up some to answer. So let's go on. Welcome again, Jay, Matt, Ania, and Joseph to our live session. So let's dive into the market review about the gainer and loser coins. In this part, we'd like our guests to share your market insights on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other crypto tokens, meme tokens you want to talk about, and also the economic, the macro, and the macroeconomic area if you wanted to talk as well. Also, the political thing. So just please be free to share all the things you want to share to us, and also please share your screen and let us watch your charts. Okay, so who's wanna be the first one to share? Jay, hi.
Hi, you want me? All right, sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I thought Matt wanna go first, so I'm just quiet.
Oh, okay,
Yeah. All right, sure. Okay, let me share my screen.
okay.
Yeah, my bad. I was chewing some fries right now.
Oh, rice?
Yeah, some
Okay.
fries and nuggets. So yeah, yeah. This is the daily trader life. So I'm in front of
Oh,
my
really?
PC. Yeah, always like that. Always like that. And then like watching the candle move around. Yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna share my screen. Okay. Right now, Bitcoin. I think I'm gonna open all. Oh, give me a sec. Because I got three trading view and all different. And this is the high impact. Actually, I've been longing, guys. I've been longing since CPI, and I can't deny like I should long. Yeah, I should. But I already closed all my longs. Already closed, but I still got some. that I still limit. Okay, hold on. Why is so lagging? Can you guys see my screen, right? You guys can
Yeah.
see my chart.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, where is the CPI? I think it's around the bottom. This bottom. Yeah, that one, the blue one. So I've been longing from here, and oh my god, I can't short from here. So I've been riding up, and then the last star in here, and then this is the last spike that I long, and I think I hit like 30K something around here. Bam, and then like I close it, I run, and then like because I saw a lot of fat liquidity around here, around 68. Even right now, we still got a lot of fat. Look at that, fat liquidity around here, so fat. And probably if today we're not getting our pullback, maybe we can spike to 69, to be honest. But after that, yeah, you guys have to be careful, guys. Permat?
Mm.
What up, bro? Oh, okay. Continue. Right. You guys can see it. So look at the yellow. Yeah, 68 something, 69. Yeah, I've been spiking level by level from 60 something is this low, and then like, oh my god, why is so lagging? This one and this got candle, and even like the last spike. And right now I'm waiting. I'm waiting if we can make an M, because today is full moon, guys. So you guys have to be worried about full moon. And if my calculation is right, today might be the retracement until Saturday, because my calculation is the full moon is around, let me check the full moon chart. Yeah, this one. So the red line is full moon. I'm gonna use daily. Yeah, that's why we got a rejection from this resistance. And actually not gonna be long, guys. Not gonna be long. It's only until Saturday. So Saturday you guys can start to short buy shit coin, because because I'm buying shit coin, and I bought a lot of shit coin from below here, and then like pumping and close some of it. But if there is another spike, I'm gonna buy more shit coin, meme coin, stupid shit coin, because like they're all performing like crazy, guys. So but the problem is when we, let's say we got the retracement and then we reversal. The only problem is do we got the higher high to take 70, or do we got higher low? That's a problem. If we got higher high, god damn, I'm gonna be so bullish, man. I'm gonna swallow my pride and I'm gonna be so bullish. But if it failed to take the 70, god damn, I'm gonna be bearish again, guys. I'm gonna be bearish because like look at the target, guys. There's only two target. The main target, this one 70, and this one 49. That's the only main target, guys. Let's say we pump and then we failed to take the 70. What that call? That's gonna be called a failed rally, guys. Failed rally. And then like if this failed, it's gonna come for this middle line, which is around 59,576. And then if this bridge, so look at level by level, 52.49. And okay, if this failed, then below here. That's simple, guys. That's simple because look at the wick, guys. Look at the wick. This is like how the trap being made. This is all trap. I mean, like there is a lot of liquidity below here. There is a lot of liquidity above here. That makes sense, guys. That's only two ways. That's only two ways. Either wanna hit this one or this one. But if this fail, go down. If this success, nah, I'm gonna be long. I'm gonna be long. It's gonna be play out when I don't know, maybe after the election or before, I don't know. But if this thing happen, let's say my target is for XPY right now is around 6K, all right, 6,000 something, and we already got crap, a harmonic pattern. But this crab is kind of special, guys, because this crab is a deep crab. So the deep crab is like deep power to, oh my god, oh my god, why I'm so lagging? Give me a sec, give me a sec. Whatever. Yeah, this one. So the deep crab You know, if let's say we got 6,000 right here, and then like this around here, and then like we got a pullback. Look at how many percent we got. And if I turn it on my elite wave, okay, this is weekly. So this is our fifth wave, guys. This is the fifth wave. Maybe this one, and we can get the ABC correction on the weekly for S&P 500. And then when that happen, I'm gonna bet Bitcoin gonna drag down together. But the problem is this thing must happen. If not, I'm gonna keep longing. I'm gonna keep longing. But if this thing like if I see okay, the 5 is done and it's going to make ABC correction on the daily, all right, I'm gonna start shorting. But if the 5 is like grinding slowly, maybe like to 69, 62, everything is possible, guys. This is just a projection right now. Okay, we got like this is a FIP projection 1618 0708. So this is like 3 probabilities where the SPY gonna go, and after the fifth wave complete, so expect ABC correction daily, 3 days, you name it, even weekly. So the weekly is gonna be damaged around 70% until 26%. That's the 3 probabilities for the A. You know, so if 26% for stock market or 70%, are you guys wonder like what happened to gold and Bitcoin? So when that happened, fix might be pump. Volatile index right now is pulling back. Yeah, if fix pump, oh, everything gonna be crash. Remember this one, guys? This is around August 5. Everything is crash because fix is pumping. And remember, guys, week like this, the long week is always left behind liquidity. So, you know, maybe now, maybe later, maybe next time, it's gonna take the liquidity. We got the below around here, we got the higher around here. The problem is which one we're gonna take. You know, that's the problem. So about the altcoin, yeah, I'm longing a lot, but I closed some, but I'm gonna speak a lot about meme coin, meme shit coin. So because today our term is shit coin, right? Cheryl? Meme coin?
Yeah.
Meme coin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about meme coin. I'm gonna stop talking about Bitcoin, but at least you guys should know. Popcat. Yeah, Popcat. But if if we got opportunity, this thing crash and this trend line is break. So look at this. It's been holding Popcat since launching on Binance. But you know, I don't know. The trend line is supposed to be break. Actually, is either supposed to be hold or supposed to be break. But in my mind, it's supposed to be break because I always think a bad thing. Always a bad thing because before the bad thing come to me, you know. So if Popcat, let's say Popcat break, and this is my area. This is my area to buy. Oh shit, my mouse. Yeah, around this area around one. Or if that doesn't hold around this area low. So I'm gonna DCA, guys. So this is spot you guys can buy from CoinW. I think CoinW got Popcat, right? I think got some. I think got some Popcat because this is kind of famous, guys. And guys, remember, meme is tend to rock bull people. So just don't play meme or shitcoin that that not elite, that not have liquidity, that not even like have volume. I mean like lower than I know you can be rich. We call it gamble. I do that sometimes. I do that on Pepe last time when it's still below 10 million something is I think around below 5 million. I bought it Pepe like crazy and then like because like uh that time is different because I heard from my friend or friend because like we have community and we always like sometime pump it together and dump it together and I knew it and I bought it. But if you not that kind of thing, just play this the elite. Okay, like Brad meme. So like Brad, yeah. Oh, okay. About Popcat, so you got 2 DCA zone, all right? So 6 cent or N1 and this low around the low. So 3 zone. Okay, 3 zone because this coin is strong. And look at Binance. Binance this year is playing a lot of shit coin because like they don't got liquidity, so they have to use meme coin, and they become like bitch right now because back then Binance is hard to listing like this kind of shit coin, and right now they do it like every time, every new toys, new shit coin they do it. So okay, we check on Brad. I think I'm gonna use this one. hold on, guys. I think I'm gonna close it because I'll open a double. Yeah, easier for me. So I'm gonna give you two more. Okay. Next, we got bread. Oh my god. Where's bread? This one. Let's see. Do we get the heat map by bit? You know, if this coin elite, we got the heat map. If this not, this is shit. This is shit. Or not, or doesn't support yet, because like not all meme coin get supported by high block capital. So right now, nah, no liquidity. But this one is strong to bread. And my buy target for bread is going to be this blue factor on the weekly, because that's the only volume, the biggest volume right now around here. The middle one around 5 August. So when I thought about the 5 August, everything is done, and this thing is pumped. I still remember. So that's why like the volume and the liquidity is around the 5 or around the 5th. So the wise choice to buy is, oh shit. What's wrong with my mouse? Around this. Yep. Around 6 cents. 00. Yeah. Not 6 cents. 60. Ini. How to call it? 0.06. Yeah, that's it. Around this. And if this thing, always think bad, guys. Always think bad. You know, we never know. We never know the bottom. Okay, so that's why DCA. Maybe we can hit the bottom. Or maybe we hit the bottom again. Because like if you saw the checks chart from the checks, there's still a lot of candle below here. So always think like that, guys. Always think. Never think this is the bottom. And this thing, because this meme, guys, can easily like 50% down. Look at Ref yesterday. Look at Ref. Shit coin like 500 is pump and then like dumb in the next day. And I think I'm gonna spill you guys something, the coin that I'm going to pump with my. Should I? I'm gonna spill it. So me and my buddy from China, Vietnam. So sometimes we pump shit coin, and this is that we are going to do during the moon pump. Not this moon pump. I mean like the moon to the moon pump. You know, during the alt season is that we are going to hit really hard, hit to the moon, not hit to the bottom. So, and this is being lower because like we're still waiting to in for this Myro. And my best bet, I think we are going to in around 6 and 5. We already planned it. If this thing dump, let's say Bitcoin dumping, if we can hit this trend line, look at the trend line, guys. Pivot, pivot, and where is the next pivot? Yeah, that one, 36. If you bought it around, let's say you buy around here, guys. Oh my god, you're gonna be like superhero, guys. You're gonna be like superhero. Just try to hit the next the previous higher high, and then like 10x easily. 10x easily. So, you know, this is the target, guys. I'm gonna if you guys miss the target, just reply this live stream on YouTube. So you guys can reply on Coin W YouTube, right? So this is my main target. 3611. 3611. Yeah, pivot, pivot, pivot. This is scene of the crime. All right, guys. That's it. Ciao.
Awesome. Oh, thank you very much, Jay.
Yep.
I have a question, really curious, because I remember previously you made some prediction, right, about the market trends. So is this the final drop you predicted earlier?
Look at the SPY. Look at the SPY. I mean, like that's why I like after I long from the last Friday, I think it's CPI. PPI. Sorry, PPI. PPI. Yes, after the PPI, I'm longing, and then like, and I just closed it like 2 days ago, and I still got some long, maybe like 3 or 5 coins, but that's just a small stop loss. You know, I'm just like low risk coin. You know, but right now, if SPY decide to do the thing that I told you guys about, the crap and the ABC correction, Yeah, that's gonna be happen, guys. The Bitcoin is gonna be pulled back. But if so, the problem is on the SPY right now. If SPY keep pumping, Bitcoin gonna hold and Bitcoin gonna keep catching up until SPY is enough. Because like me and my mentor Gara is talking about the SPY because we thought this is like the final push for SPY. And you know what happened after the final push, right? What should do after the final push, and then like bam. And let's see after the election, in the next 2 weeks, I think. Yeah. I hope Kamala won, man.
Got it. Gotcha. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Also,
thank-
I remember you're the professor of the astrological.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
We
So
got
what
no more bad astrology until December.
no more bad until
December.
okay,
So the
December.
next bad astrology, I mean like the bad stuff is on December and March 2025. And right now we are kind of like flat, like nothing, like nothing. So the only thing that can move the price, it's just the news, the politics, the war, and USD, SPY, stock market, and then like so because like Bitcoin is some kind like a bitch right now on the traditional
Huh.
market because like since Bitcoin ETFs, Bitcoin is becoming the bitch of the Wall Street, because like the way it moved, you see like so many traps, so many wicks, this is like how the stock market or the Wall Street guy playing, like trapping people, make you guys look at this. Bam, 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 week up, week down, week up, week down. This is like, this is, I know this kind of movement because like I play Forex back then and this is like Forex type of chart, guys. Week up, week down, week up, week down. So that's why
Yeah,
like, this is
that's
Wall
right.
Street, guys. This is
Yeah,
Wall Street.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So do you think the real pumping, like the crazy pumping will happen next year, maybe?
Do you want to, uh, if my calculation right, is December.
Oh, yeah,
It's
okay.
December. If my calculation right, based on the full moon, new moon, and other stuff, because I know the December is got bad astro, but after the bad thing happen, like sometime like maybe can move, or the bad thing not happen like the last time, because like astro is based on human psychology, right? So if even like at that month is bad, and then like the good stuff happen, and then like the economic good and something good and people like cheers and people going holiday and no one gonna trade, and yeah, I think that's gonna make the market stable and astro and fuck astro after that. So yeah.
Yeah. And okay, last question.
Sure.
So recently the political thing is really unstable. So apart from the election of the US, also like some like potential wars like between South Korea and also the North Korea. So do you think the kind of political things will affect your predictions?
It can. It can. Really can.
Oh,
So the only thing that can screw our prediction and stuff and other is politics, guys. Let's say we got war and all stuff or bad stuff. I mean like bad stuff can always can screw the good stuff. Always. Because I still remember last year on March when the first breakout of Ukraine and Russian,
yeah.
I was long on non-farm payroll, and the candle is so bullish, so good. I was long
Mm.
very hard,
Yeah,
and then like the war
yeah,
happened, and then
yeah.
start dumping. Oh, I got liquid at that time. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, like, so even like the price action look good, and if suddenly like pop up like bad stuff like COVID, war, and and you guys remember like the bank collapse last year? The
Bank collapse?
Yeah, US bank, first bank. Oh, I think like I forgot about the US bank that got crushed like 50% or something. I think it was last year, and that one too. It was bullish and then like crashed. So let's say like bank collapse, war,
Yeah,
bad economic, Kamala win, everything
yeah.
crashed. So yeah, that's the only
Okay.
catalyst, guys.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for Jay's comprehensive comprehensive and very patiently answered and also shared to us. Very, very knowledgeable. Thank you very much, Jay, again. Also, I have some, the meme coin question, like meme coin super cycle recently, but that we will discuss further. So thank you again. Thank you, Jay. So Matt, Ania, and Joseph, who wanna be the next one to share? Oh, hi, Matt. I already see your your sharing. Matt, you can open your Mac.
Yo, can you hear me? Can you guys see?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, so Jay obviously spoke about the S&P 500. Yeah, I'm not too sure about the crab. I don't actually trade those patterns, but it does look quite interesting that does play out. Yeah, this is the S&P 500 futures, and yeah, it's just tearing to the upside. Yeah, he had a target of about 6,000, and we'll have to see. We'll have to see. There's nothing bearish about all-time highs. Once something goes to all-time highs, it just kind of grinds on, onwards and upwards. Same for, if you look back years ago, if we were trying to sell the all-time high the whole time, we would have got direct the whole way up. Yeah, so that in my point of view, there's nothing bearish about all-time highs. In fact, I think it kind of looks a bit more parabolic than anything. Yeah, so we'll see. If it breaks this parabola, then yeah, happy to get out of S&P 500 positions or de-risk. But for now, it is looking good. It is looking good, in my opinion. What else did I want to speak about from? Oh, I wanted to speak about the Coinbase app. Yeah, so the Coinbase app has had a huge pump over the past few days. This could be front running a potential altcoin pump, because MicroStrategy was pumping and was on all-time highs on Friday, and then we did get that big push up on Monday. Obviously, it's come down a bit. We could see this come down, retest this trend line before moving up. But MicroStrategy at all-time highs could be front running Bitcoin breaking, to all-time highs. And yeah, it's nice to see Coinbase get a pump. So yeah, it obviously got a nice bounce off the 50% level, off the lows created in December 22. And yeah, got a nice bump. There's a trend line over here, and that is looking good. And the 50% level from the all-time high to over there is around the $215 region. So if Coinbase can get it above there, start to consolidate, I think it's been looking really good for altcoins. And yeah, there's a reason why the Coinbase stock is pumping. If that's retail coming to the party, or whatnot, I'm not too sure. But it looks like we're going to get a golden cross as well. Obviously, we've been chopping around with the EMAs. Bitcoin on the monthly time frame, in my opinion, this looks quite good. So we've only had lower and lower and lower, and this is a potential to break that even on a monthly scale. So that is looking good. Obviously, everyone knows there's a break of trend, but I think the real party begins if we can close above 71 here on the monthly. I think they'll be looking quite good for Bitcoin. And if we just go to the weekly, yeah, we do want to start, seeing a close above here. I think this will be looking quite good. If we can get a close, we obviously got rejected off there now. But I think if we can close a weekly candle, if it's this week or the next week, above this level over here, that's coming in at 68.3. Let's be conservative. Then I think that will be the first sign of strength, and we could see expansion. There's obviously downside risk. This is quite a big candle left behind, and we often do see a 50% retest of the candle. So, we could come and see this 61K level. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens. But this is looking good. We are closing bullish candles higher and higher. And yeah, the level to close above is number one, that's 68.2 on the weekly time frame. If that's this week or next week, I think it'll be either. If it is to happen, or on the monthly time frame, it would be good to get above these highs over here. That is for Bitcoin. That is for Bitcoin on the high-term time frames. On the mid-term time frames, such as the daily time frame, we are obviously getting rejected right now off that downsloping trend line over there, which has been drawn out there for a while. And yeah, let's see how today reacts. If it engulfs the previous day, then we could see some downside action. I do have another Bitcoin chart. Yeah, it could be this one. I've also got the all-time high of 2021 drawn up. I think if we can start closing candles above there, I think a lot of people will be getting quite bullish. But it does look like we are getting rejected off here, which is to be completely expected, as there is another downsloping resistance line over there. Where am I looking for a potential bounce? Well, I'm looking at this region over here between 65 and 64K. I think this would be like quite an obvious region. You obviously got these daily wicks over here and this kind of inefficient move and a wick to top it off this. I think we could come and hit this wick over here. And if I just draw the 50% level from the recent move, we could even see Bitcoin wicking into that 63.6K region. This would be a opportunity to get into some good longs. So we obviously got in over here. So we're very happy to add top positions over here. We are smiling when Bitcoin was below 60K the other day. What else did I want to speak about? Oh, yes, also Ethereum. So Ethereum is looking quite interesting. It's finally broke through the 50-day EMA. It obviously broke through here, but it was chopping around. This broke through convincingly and went above, and it did come and retest the 50-day EMA to perfection, basically over there. So I'm expecting this region to hold. So I'm going to be buying in this box. That box we got a little bit entered yesterday. That becomes at 2590 all the way down to 2440. If we do get that opportunity for ETH, we are long from here, so we're always happy to add to our position when we do have a safe entry. But yeah, this was like the reason we got into this trade was front running a head and shoulders on the line chart, which we can go into later. But yeah, I'm expecting this to break out, probably get rejected off the 200-day EMA, and then this is a huge level for ETH. If we can get above this, I think it has been looking good, and we can see how fast ETH can just smash through the whole range. It did happen here. And a lot of people are hating on Ethereum, as we do know. But yeah, you can get a God candle like this. It is obviously possible, news related. So I do expect this range to move quickly. We've only actually moved quickly to this range. So yeah, I think if we can get through it and consolidate, and the sentiment is quite bullish, then we could see some good movement. And yeah, I'm just going to make a little meme coin. I'm looking at this long on Bonk. We are seeing a golden cross 50 crossing above the 200. And I think this is a good box to be getting into Bonk. I think, there's upsloping trend line here. If we lose the trend line, it's over. So, I mean, you can be a bit conservative with stop loss. But the last thing Bonk wants to do is come there and start consolidating here. Then it's going to be looking quite ugly. And yeah, it's probably going to be looking a bit more bearish than bullish. But for now, we are getting that pullback. If we just look at the liquidity, I think it's like this always has to refresh, so might have to wait a second. Yeah, there was some liquidity at that, I think 66 points, like just below price. I think even now, yeah, I think like underneath yesterday's wick low here, and this top could be tested again, which I think will come up in the. I can show it later as well. Okay, here we go. I think. Not much on the short-term time frame. I think it was here. It might have been tagged, but there is liquidity here at just below 69K. There is here at 64.6, which lines up quite nicely with our region over here. Bit of a confluence, and I think there was some liquidity. I think maybe it got tagged, but most market participants are heavily long, as you can see over here. So a flush can be expected, and I would want to see this long to short ratio skew a bit more, maybe go to like 49-51 favoring the shorts, even 48-52, and then I'll be going into some more longs. But yeah, for now, we are getting a little bit of a pullback as we speak, but I'm expecting this region to hold up nicely. That's what I've got for a little update.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Thanks, Matt, sharing to us. Very, very helpful. So, Joseph and Ania, who wanna be the next one to share? Joseph and Ania?
Hi, hi, hi.
Hi.
It's Joseph
Hi.
speaking.
What do you say?
Okay, you
Can you
can
hear
go
me
ahead.
louder? Okay, yeah, thank you so much. Okay, so let's get started. I was there last week, but because of the internet connection, I couldn't continue. All right, so I'm going to be sharing my screen. Okay, so let me just know once you can see my screen. All
No.
right. Okay. Just so long. Can you see it now?
Yep.
All right, just give me something, please. Hold on.
Anya, are you ready? We can see your screen here, but we can't hear you. Anya, hi.
Okay, okay. It shows I'm muted. Oh, sorry about it. But we can see my screen, right?
Yeah, we can see it now.
I just want to be sure that it's charts we are looking at. Okay. Okay. Thank you. We are currently on A, but before we go down, let me just quickly analyze and I'll do that of BTC. Then I come back to A. I did not have it yet. Let me just okay. Yeah, currently we are looking at the 1-day time frame for BTC, and it's currently trading at 66,900, a little below 67,000. All right. So if we take a look at it, so for some days now, we've seen BTC took a speed all the way from 59,000 to, in fact, it got to 68,000. That was as at yesterday. All right. So, but if we take a look at the charts, we are looking at, we can see that we have a lot of imbalances there, and these are imbalance. This species, there are imbalances, and it actually shows us where we have space that are being incomplete, whether both for buyers and for sellers. And if we take a look at the current charts of BTC now, using 1-day time frame, the current candle for me, it's more like, oh, BTC want to go on a bullish. But then before we can decide whether it's want to go, on a bearish, before we can decide whether it want to go on a bullish, is because number one is BTC has actually filled it has actually filled the demand zone, and as well it also it has actually filled the supply zone. So which is this, I'm going to be trying it out. So we have a supply zone around this face here. So it's filled it, and it's, if you take a look at it, it's actually touched it. So now there's a possibility that we might likely see BTC to continue with that phase. By the way, October is meant to be a bullish period, which would actually say, let me quickly show us what I mean by that. Let's go to crypto rank. Sorry. So let me quickly show crypto rank, So October is meant to be a bullish rank. It is meant to be a bullish season. Because if you take a look at the chart, I mean for the history, we look at if you take a look at the history of Bitcoin, or in fact cryptocurrency generally, we usually have October to be bullish, except that of 2022. Yes, except that of 2022, where we were in the bear market, and even though we're in the bear market, the October period was a little bit bullish, but doing it was. So let's take a look at it. So to know where we are actually in the current market position, to know the state of the market where we are currently. All right. So if we take a look at it, October, in fact, in 2022, so we had BTC to be at 5.55%, even though we're in the bear market during those periods. So we still had October to be a bullish period. So if you take a look at the history, we see October, majorly October is a bullish period. In fact, since 2019 up to date, October has always been a bullish period for BTC. So this year, it won't be an exception for BTC to be bullish. So going back to the chart, can we still see my screen?
Yes, we can.
All right. So going back to the chart, like I said, so it's not going to be an exceptional. So this is where we have the supply zone. And at the supply zone, what is expected to happen is that whenever we touch the supply zone, we should actually have a retracement, or we should have sellers to, sell. We should have more sellers than buyer, because it is not a demand zone, just like the way we did in economic supply and demand zone. So I'm going to be showing you something now, which could also indicate whether we are going to go bullish, or whether we are going to go, whether we are going to go bearish. And if you take a look at the SMI ratio, currently we have a BTC to be at 73.49. So there's going to be you can have a little retracement for BTC, which might take us down to probably 65. Let me also draw it out from here. This particular phase, so which might also take us possible to take us down to this state. Now, using 1 day time frame, okay, not 4 hours or 12 hours time frame. Now, using 1 day time frame, okay. So if you take a look at using the supply and the demand indicator, is going to bring it out. You see that this phase here is where we have our supply zone, and this phase here we have our demand zone. So meaning that, but if you take a look at this part, you're going to see something like purple, and you're also going to see something like dots yellow. So it's also here the dots yellow represent the supply, while the purple represents the demand. So it could also mean that when we have both the demand and the supply at the same price, it does an equilibrium whereby both buyers and sellers are actually in agreement. So the market might actually tend to consolidate. But currently, as we speak now, using 1 day time frame as we speak now, the market is trying to find a balance. So if you are going to have a retracement, it's going to be within this range using 1 day time frame. All right. So and from here, we can have BTC. Don't forget that October is a bullish month. So from here, and apart from the fact that October is a bullish month, we are gradually entering the bull market already. Remember, Boris told us that 2020, the ending of 2024/2025, that is when we are entering the bull run. In fact, immediately after halving, bull run is supposed to kickstart, but we have our halving before BTC even hits and hot. We have another all-time high before we even had our halving, before we have BTC halving. So which this year, this cycle bull run is kind of a little bit different from the past halving. But from this month all the way down to from this period, now this quarter we are in 2024 quarter, all the way down to 2025, we should definitely know that we are in a bull market. So anything can happen. So we should focus more on the market being in a bullish direction. So going back to the chart now. So I'm going to be showing us on a 4 hours time frame. Okay. So on a 4 hours time frame, and let me also activate the order block. So now for the order block, we are seeing for a 4 hours time frame, we are seeing a bearish period, which it has actually occurred at this phase. So now if it's going to go low at all, we are going to see it at 65,621.71, which is where the demand zone is. And from there, it's going to be, if it's going to go low at all, that is, if it's going to go if it's going to due to retracement, if it's going to retrace at all, you should have it at 65,621.71. Then we expect the buyers to take over the market as well. So that's that for BTC market. So let's go to AIB, which is one of the tokens I've actually been, it has been my radar for a very, very long time. I've been on it. Okay, so let me show us AIB. Can we still hear me?
Yeah, we can.
All right, thank you so much. AIB. Okay, let's check. All right. Okay. So this is AIB. Let me also take it down. So this is AIB. Let me hide this. All right. During the period where we had the market drawdown, we saw AIB at 36. So at this phase, we saw AIB go all the way down to 36, and it has since then picked up, and it went all the way down to, is it 163 or 165? Okay, 160. Yeah, 165. And currently now it's also it has retraced all the way to 154. Now looking at the chart, where we have our demand zone, we also have our supply zone as well. So if we are going to be placing a trade now, by the way, the SM high is currently at minus 28.96, which means that it has actually retraced. And if you also take a look at it based on the heat map, the RSI heat map, we are going to see that using 4 hours time frame, we are going to see that it's all in the buy zone, not over buy zone, rather it's all in the buy zone here. So this is the RSI heat period. So meaning that we can actually place a long, but guess what? It is based on the time frame, 4 hours time frame. Okay. So going back to the markets now, so we are expected to have a pump here. But if you are going to be long in it, you need to manage your risk accordingly. So it is not a financial advice, because you are not the one controlling the market. So going back to the chart now. So at this phase here, this is where we have the supply zone. But currently now at this phase here is where the demand zone is. The demand zone here is at this phase. So if it's going to fall at all, if you are going to have any fall, you shouldn't see it below this particular phase, except if BTC should retrace massively. BTC is more like the controller of this particular tokens, all these tokens, most especially the layer 1 tokens. Okay, so this is where we are going to have it. But currently, for me, if I'm going to take a position, I'm going to put in a long. And another token I want us to take a look at is LTC, which is our Litecoin. let's go on a 12 or on a 1-day time frame. Yeah. So let me hide I was using the fib to explain something. So let me hide the fib. All right. So yeah. So now light token is synonymous to the likes of Bitcoin and like. So those are the first generation tokens. So let me put it that way. So for here, my entry point for this token was at was around this price. So which I expected it to go to all the way to 80.19 because it has actually been dragging as well. So if you take a look at it, we are going to see that where we have our demand and supply. Let me activate this as well. So we had our supply, our demand at this phase, and gradually we see that it's been up since then. So I expected it to get to 80.19, it's 80.19 or $80 and above before even the peak, or before we really have the bull run to start, kicking. So currently now, the market generally, the overview of the market generally is tending toward the bullish direction. So we shouldn't really expect any massive drawdown the way we used to have it like before, because currently the Z-score for BTC as well is also above 2. So which means that we are gradually entering the bull run entirely. So if you are going to be placing a long position or a short position, we shouldn't stay too much on a short position. We should focus more on the opportunity for a long position, because that's the market sentiment now, the bullish direction. So before I end this particular, so let's just quickly do a few analysis, not just that we are just talking. Let's just quickly do a few analysis on it. So if you take a look at this from the previous high, not the whole time, from the previous high where we have it, and we can see that it's more like it's in a range position. So let me have it put in a box. So from here, let me the box here. We see that look at this level. We are going to see it's more like in a zigzag, in a range position from here to from like this to something like this to this, like this. This is where we have been having the market. So it's more like in a range position. So which we are, I'm expecting it to break this particular band here. So once we break this band here, all the way, what we are going to be having is that it's going to get to $80, which we are going to break this particular level as well. And from once we break this particular level, we are already in the bull run. So the market sentiment currently and the market direction currently is tending toward the upward direction. So let me give us the final analysis on some of the tokens I have here before I call it. Another token is people. You see, okay, let me talk on some meme coins I have here. So let me give us people. Yeah, people is on Coin.io. Yeah. So if you are looking for a massive, a quick profit, but at the same time very volatile, you need to learn to manage your risk very well. You need to consider people in either both as on long on spot or on futures. But if you are not really if your risk appetite is not high, I think you should consider adding people on a spot position. Now, so if you take a look at when people drop all the way down to 0.05, and the number of percentage it has done since then, this 0.054. So from here, it went all the way high to 0.09. Yeah, so we saw it at 68%. So that's 68%. So that's people for you. So meaning that if you are looking for a quick gain and you really do not want to take too much stress, you can consider people. People is also known as constitutional DAO. You can also take a look at Bonk. You can also take a look at people. But for me, I will rather go for people because I've watched it over time. I've seen it over time. I've seen it the way it retraces, and it's also the way it bounces back massively as well. All right. So also people is also functioning just like the way we have Litecoin, working in moving in a range direction, not really breaking a particular zone. So once we have the zone broken, that's what I mean. When I'm talking about the zone, this is what I mean by the particular zone, this particular phase here. So once we have it break this particular phase, then that is this particular band, then we are head for a ride. All right, so I'm gonna stop. I will stop sharing now. So thank you so much for listening. Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Ania. Thank you for your sharing. Very, very comprehensive and clearly. Thank you again. So I think we have Joseph. Hello, Joseph.
Yeah, hello. Thank you for having me. Thank you for every wonderful speaker and Bella. Really nice to be here. And literally, it's so insightful delivery today. I've learned a lot from every one of you. Thank you so much. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
All right. So right away, I'm going to share my screen right now. And I'll just give my basic analysis of what I have for today. I think Jay was actually talking about a bank that time, and I think the bank he was talking about was First Republic Bank. Yeah, I think it was First Republic Bank, and I can tell you that they literally sold to that's JP Morgan, right? So for BTC guys, for me, I've been bullish ever since. I don't know, some of you that could remember my analysis right earlier before now, yeah? I actually was able to tap right at the 49 level right here. This has been our entry, though I actually closed some of my position somewhere around 61. That was when the market was actually pushing down towards that end. But on the other end, yeah, the market reversed to my second entry, and we actually took a buy some position. And the last call I called in my community was the one that actually happened literally this week. In fact, as you can see right here, this is tapped on the 58,700 thereabouts, and that was the order that got activated. So for me personally, the market has been in the bull range, all right, for quite some time, all right. For me, except otherwise, a lot of people say that they're expecting BTC to see fall below, but for me, I don't see the market going below 60K again, except maybe political news or an economical news or something, or geographical news, something like that, that should lead to that kind of impact. But right now, I can say that right now, the market has actually taken out the high I have right here. And any sort of reversal that I'm expecting, it should be something quite very minimal. That's on the daily. But for now, usually I would say that I'm looking out for some sort of short opportunity within the buy range that I'm currently having. But right now, I don't see that as a very, very good one. All right. But meanwhile, before the election, I think a week or two into the election, I'll be closing some of my position. That's my personal decision until I get a very good, maybe fundamental news here that will, help me to just to hop into the market again. So that's that for BTC. So right now, I think this was literally almost like the last opportunity for me, yeah, for buy. That was the one that happened on 59 thereabouts. Okay, so that was the last opportunity I have. And another okay, let me talk about Ethereum by the way. Okay, I actually had this on since. So guys, if you remember, I actually had this analysis on before now, and I actually was expecting Ethereum to break this level. I had a lot of consolidation right here on the 3,300 level here, and the market actually retested and broke, fell down to this support I had right here. So right what we are having here is sort of ranging market. Okay, so the market is literally ranging at this point. So for me to make any positive decision, right, concerning Ethereum now, I would want to see it's either the market breaks above the 3,000 and the 3,000, then I'll decide make any serious decision. But more of a higher percentage that there's every tendency that this range might linger for a little bit, possibly until we have some economical news that might push the market either upward or a little bit down into the ranging zone right here again. So that's what I'm still anticipating concerning Ethereum, okay, generally. And a lot of us know I've been watching gold. I trade gold also. Gold has actually been pushing, and it had helped me to make some decisions regarding Bitcoin, right? So I'm expecting gold to actually break the previous high, which is literally ranging around that. I saw it tap a little bit outside the box, but it reversed down. So I'm using that to confirm my entries for BTC. That's the Bitcoin, all right? So the last project I've been looking into, I've been trading on the lower level, even though I don't do major risk into it, is the Solana, all right? Solana has been fair enough for me and my community for quite some time. And obviously, we've got two major moves. That's the buy right here. And also, we got into this buy order, and it has been clean. And right here, I saw that it has respected this liquidity level right at this zone, all right? So we got the last entry, that's early this, last week, Thursday precisely. We got into a very good opportunity right here, and we're still holding the trade. So for now, till couple of days to election, that's the US election precisely, will be very, very positive regarding the market. That's I'm still bullish right now, right? So I've literally closed almost all the main token yesterday. Actually, I was trading the Pepe and some other main tokens like that, and I literally closed them because right now it's literally a very delicate time for us to be trading. For me personally, yeah, to be trading main token. So I'm very positive to see what the market's full decision has to play out here. If you come back to Bitcoin here, if the market finally break the 70K zone, then I would know what to do, either to still hop in then, but possibly that's concerning with what Ayan said within the December, and even Jay talked about the bull run fully, establishing, and it's actually a postulation we are giving right here, right? So still positive that when we get to that level and Bitcoin is able to break the 70K again, all right, to break the 70K, then I will be very big bullish on some major meme tokens I trade. So that's gonna be that. For now, I'm still holding this buy till a couple of days to the US election, then I'm going to close right there. And major thing I just want to talk about now, we are having for me to close my BTC trade, it has to depend on the kind of activities that happen, some couple of days to the election. A lot of institutional decisions will be coming out, and a lot of people will be, institutions were either closing their positions, or they're going to be holding their position, or they're going to be leveraging on the opportunity that presents itself, right? So basically, that's going to inspire the next move I'm going to take. As of a couple of days ago, I think yesterday, I saw that BlackRock has actually made some investment, I think, into what exactly should I have to call it now? All right. I think they're making positive decisions. That's in the crypto industry, BlackRock, and some of the major big players we have in the industry. So basically, that's that from my end. Literally, I'm out all main coins right now, right? But concerning major pairs, BTC, Ethereum, and Solana, some of the ones I'm holding, like right, right now. I'm still holding the position till some couple of days before I'll make any other decision on that. All right. So that's that from my end. All right. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Joseph. Thank you for sharing to us. Very happy to have you here with us. So let's start the next. Oh my God, let's start. Our next segmentation is about actually we prepare some questions. It's about recently really hotspots topic. So the first question is about the Mimi super cycle. So let me share my screen here. Just wait a second. Okay, can everyone see my screen here? I
Yeah, we
guess
can
it's
see.
okay. Okay, cool, perfect. Thank you very much. So the first question is about the meme super cycle has recently widely discussed on social media. And what do you think of the meme super cycle? If one were to build a meme portfolio in the market, do you have any recommendations? Jay, what do you think?
First, I have to ask you, what do you call Mimi? No, it's not meme. It's not Mimi. It's shitcoin. It's shitcoin. That's the correct. That's the correct. It's shitcoin. Yes, it's. Uh for the first time, I kind of agree with some people. Because
Oh,
because why? You know, even like the good project right now, they have something, they have utility, but they cannot perform. They cannot fulfill the promise to the community. Like they want to do this, they want to do that. So so that's why like the investor right now is try to get like all right, let's just buy meme and no need the good project, just buy shitcoin and then like we make money. But and I'm quite agree. And if you see my portfolio right now, I got more meme than the good part. Even like I fucking hate meme. I so hate meme, but I love to make money, guys. Hate
yeah.
I love to make
Well,
I hate meme coin, but I love to make money. But so that's why like yeah. But and what's super cycle? Yes, I'm agree. How about you guys? How about you guys? How about Matt? And how about the other?
yeah. How about Matt?
Yeah,
What do you
I
Yeah,
think?
I agree. I agree. If you just zoom out and look at the charts, they're all in uptrends. Some of them are outperforming Bitcoin as well. So yeah, I mean, I'm a technical trader and I do look at the charts. So if I cover the name and cover the utility and blindly look at the charts, their charts do look better than most of the Ethereum L2s and all those promises and blah 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 that Jay was talking about. Um, yeah, but if I had to shill some meme coins, any recommendations, I would probably say my top five would be top six. So Pepe, Bonk, Brett, Turbo, and Popcat. Those are my top five. Top five.
No with in there.
Ooh, I was gonna say with if there was six, then yes.
Yeah, I mean like the one that I'm talking about. That's the that's the high risk one. That's not the Elio, but still Elliot. That's good choice, man. I love Turbo too.
Yeah, Brett, Turbo, Popcat. Those are gonna. I think they're gonna tear, and then a bit more conservative would be like a whiff, Bonk, and a Pepe.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bong's good. But sorry guys, I have to cut you off. But the only problem that we have to look on the meme, between the meme, why meme is bullish and why like the L1 is something like that. Because like there is some problem always with the supply, max supply. When meme release, they release all of it. And when the good project, they not release all of it. They just release like
Yeah.
maybe like 20%, 30%. So that's why like we have to worry. We the investor, we have to fucking worry about the unlock. The stupid unlock. That's gonna make it hard. That's why like meme is so good. Because like most of it they just release all. The only like concern for me is I think it's bread. Bread I think still got like, let me check. Bread is not released all. Bread is only the circulate supply right now is only 9.91 B and the max supply is 10 B. So right now bread still got 900 million. So let's say bread get done and then like the supply all came out, that's gonna be good. But if they keep it, that's not good. And that's the only concern. But most of them they already release all of it, like the max supply. So that's why like I'm not gonna worry about the token unlocks and shit like that, guys. So yeah, I love meme actually.
Okay. We all know you love meme.
Shit coin,
Yeah.
not me.
Well, okay, I see, I see it. Joseph, what do you think?
yeah, I was back one. Yeah, I was having the J actually called it, and then and she still loves it. And it's actually true, yeah. But the thing is, yeah, for me, I would say if you want to make the quick money, yeah, you go for the meme coins, and it's actually, when you have a good one, and you'll get results from them. All right. For Super Cycle, yeah. Actually, I've been watching the project and just looking into what they're doing, but I'm not in yet. But for me, I'm still literally watching before I make any decision. All right. So, I don't know. I'm literally neutral right now. I don't know if I'm going to buy or I'm just going to let it slide. The thing is, you can't catch every of the opportunity in the market. Yeah. So for me, I might lie down and slide, but it depends. I'm still watching it.
Okay, we see. So Ania, what do you think? Do you agree with Jay, Matt, and also Joseph?
Thank you very much. Okay, currently, say we are not yet got into that super cycle. The ones we have currently are just to take your liquidity and to position for the reward. Yeah. So for example, now if you observe from the last bear market, we've been having meme tokens being created, the likes of Pepe, in fact, early this year / late last year, we also have a lot of tokens that were being created, most especially some on Solana, like the likes of Manike, the likes of Bome, and the like. So, and those ones have done fantastically well. So, what really happened is, if you are going to build a portfolio on main token, now my advice would be, first, you should know your risk appetite, and second, you should have a particular percentage that you can allocate to meme tokens, because whether we like it or not, meme token is that aspect of cryptocurrency, that is the meme industry, is that aspect of cryptocurrency that can go unchecked. That can go unchecked in the sense that the SEC, that is the Security and Exchange Commission, will not look into it, because literally there's no name attached to it. There's no face attached to it. So people are just there, to take in the money and get at. And what are those that will benefit the most of the meme token? Number one, the project creator. Number two, the influencers that are actually, shelling the project. So, and also the developers, where that is the engineers that develop the tokens. Those are the ones that will benefit the most. So, but if you are going to be going into meme token at all, first, you need to be sure that you are getting in at the early stage. That is, at the early stage, if the token is still between 10,000 market cap, or let's say between 10 to 100,000 market cap, you are still very much early before they are being listed on the exchange. But if they are on exchange, you also have to be. In fact, if they are on exchange, I believe it's kind of a little bit too late to get on them. So the likes of the ones we have now, to me, my own personal opinion, the people have make money from it. Before you can make money from it, you have to wait for it to deep. When I mean deep, for example, and let me just quickly show something. Let me quickly share my screen for us on this. Let me share my screen.
Okay, sure.
Can we see my screen?
Yeah.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
All right. So for example, now this is COQ. Now, COQ is a meme token. Also, early this year / 2023. Now, the whole time before it got listed on exchanges at all, I've gotten on this token, and guess what? When it got to an exchange, people rushed in, and we saw COQ move all the way to this place. Now, look at it. Let's do the. It got listed on exchanges at this particular price, and see how high it went. So this is 360.81%. Meanwhile, before it got to exchange, like we had about over 500% profit already without even being listed on it. So when you get to an exchange, people got on it, and guess what? It's dumped and it went all the way down to this place. So tokens like this, if you look at the community around it, if the community are still active, and there's what we also call CTO. We have what we call CTO, that is community takeover. So for meme projects, majority of the meme projects are later being abandoned. So when you see the one that is being CTO, that is the community takeover the project, before you can even get on the project, you have to make sure that the market cap is still also very low. For example, now COQ is currently down as well. So if people take over the project, it's also going to fly. Now, and also, if you're also going to select meme token, you don't just select random meme token. You are going to do your research based on the, number one, the ecosystem and the chain. For example, now COQ is on Avalanche ecosystem. There's also another one we have, our CCQ. Let me do that for us now. And there's also, and also let me say this, for every meme project, there's always a narrative behind it. Is it CCC or CCQ? Okay, this is the coconut chicken. Now, this was around December or so. Now, the reason why a lot of people got on this particular project, because Tron, that son, he talked about something similar about this. He didn't really specifically mention that this is the project. But guess what? No long he spoke about the project. The project came out, and guess what? The price of the token went very, very high for later dumping. So before you get on any meme project at all, before you add any meme project in your portfolio, you must make sure whether it hasn't. You must make sure and check the market cap. You must make sure that the narrative behind it is solid to drive the token. It is solid to drive the token up. And if the number of people there's also the way you can check the number of people holding the tokens. For example, now let me see if I can check that of coconut chicken. For example, let me see. So let's go to Transcan. Can we still see my screen?
Yeah.
All right. So thank you. So let me show us if I can see so if you check the number of holders holding the token, there's what we call is it Black Fork now? Let me see for this basic info. Currently for this one, the holders is about 6,000, and also, like I said, this token is on Transcan, is on Tron network. So the holders here is currently on 6,932 holders. So before you hold any token at all, you have to check the chain. So is it chain that the narrative is very high? For example, now currently people are migrating into Sui network, SUI, and there's also another one. Is it Carvax or so? People migrated into it. There's a token we have. Is it Moondeck or something like that? I've forgotten the name. Moon something. So when that token was being created, it first started on ETH. From ETH, it went to Solana. From Solana, it went to Carvax. So you also need to follow the trend. So one thing about meme token is that you don't just build portfolio like that to hold it down for a very long period of time, or just because the more you hold it, the more it turns to shit coin. Though it's a shit coin, but the more you hold it, the more it turns to dust, because people will start getting up the project little by little until what you are holding really become nothing to talk about. So you need to check the chain, you need to check the community, you need to check the narrative behind it. There's one of the tokens that I entered. In fact, I was so pained I entered the token because it turned it to dust. It was is it Wigo or something like that? So, and what was the narrative behind the project? The narrative behind the project was that ZZ, that's the former CEO of Binance, CZ, spending 4 years, 4 months in prison, and either 4 months in prison or 4 months for him to get out of prison, and Binance, the Binance blockchain, just to revive it. So a lot of people went into the project. I was literally watching the price of the token went from all the 0.0000, and there's what we call FOMO is very real. So I just like, oh boy, this narrative is really going on. I got all the token. Guess what? They put the token. So you need to do your analysis very right. So you need to look at the narrative, you need to look at the chain, you need to look at the community, and you also need to look at the holders very importantly. So for example, now during the last bull on 2021, when I got on SHIB, I already got on SHIB before it got to any exchange at all. So I've already gotten on it. And guess what? The holders as at then was not even up to 10,000 when I got on SHIB. By the time it got to exchanges, it was another thing. So meme tokens are not projects you hold down for a very long, even though you can build portfolio around it, but the longer it stays in your portfolio, the longer it turns to dust. So it's more like you take money out of it, you put in another project, you take money out of it, and you make money from meme tokens, you put it into solid project. And if you see the solid project, it's not also going to put it into reward assets. So that's just the major, because the meme token is the crypto, in general, the crypto world is a crocodile world. Nobody cares about you. Everybody wants to eat. They want money. So people don't care whether you make money or you lose money. So they just want to make money out of it. All right. So let me stop sharing my screen and I'll drop the mic and allow others.
Okay, thank you very much, Ania. Thank you again. We really learned a lot from your sharing, to be honest. Thank you again. So about our today's topic, I think both Jay, Ania, Matt, and also Joseph sharing us too many information and also their perspectives to us. And I think it's very, very important. And to be honest, I learned really a lot. And also the prediction in the future, I think we also learn it. So anyone wants to add something up here? Jay, Matt, Ania, and also Joseph wanted to add something or share more to our audiences here, or have some recommendations? Okay, so I think we're gonna to finish today. So thank you all for joining us in today's live stream. Is very important for our audiences, especially under this market. So please be sure to keep an eye on CoinW and also our Ask Team to Guest. Please follow their Twitter account, as they will continue to share very valuable insights on the world of crypto. And please stay safe and take care about your spot. Overall, I'd like to thank you everyone for joining this inspiring discussion today. Thanks, Jay. Thanks, Matt, Ania, and also Joseph. Please take care and see you next Thursday. Goodbye, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye. Thank you, guys.
Bye. Thank you, guys. Thank you. See you next Thursday.